Buckle up, scullies of the world. No longer are UFOs the exclusive domain of this guy.
Do you believe in the existence of extraterrestrials?
Investigations into unexplained objects in the sky are now mainstream. Top military figures have famously gone on the record about what they've seen.
So I go like this, and it's climbing still. When it gets right in front of me, it just disappears, like gone.
And now those sightings have led to these hearings.
The subcommittee will come to order.
It's part of a wider push in US circles to take this phenomenon more seriously, and it involves some crucial rebranding. No more UFO or MIB. Now it's all about UAP.
The United Australia Party.
No, wrong UAP. And also, I said more seriously.
Put simply, UAP are airborne objects that, when encountered, cannot be immediately identified.
Means what you think you saw, you did not see.
US pollies are pleased the Pentagon now has a department devoted to investigating UAPs, but they're frustrated at what they see as a lack of real progress.
UAP reports need to be understood as a national security matter.
And unfortunately, the testimony over strange lights has been strangely light on revelations. Much of the hearing was devoted to explaining certain mysteries.
The triangular appearance is a result of light passing through the night vision goggles and then being recorded by an SLR camera.
And yet, it was that kind of easy debunking that irritated the committee.
One of Congress's concerns is that the executive branch has been sweeping concerns about UAPs under the rug by focusing on events that can be explained and avoiding events that cannot.
At which point, the officials explained that it was national security issues preventing them from telling us what we really want to know.
We do not want potential adversaries to know exactly what we're able to see or understand.
In other words, we're not just going to tell the aliens or the meddling foreign powers or Clive Palmer what we know on national TV. So will these hearings actually bring any mysteries to light or simply justify keeping them in the shadows?
The answers are there. You just have to know where to look.
Well, some people were looking at the hearing, and if you watched it in its entirety, you'd have heard the name Jeremy Corbell. He's a documentary filmmaker from LA who obtained and released the Pentagon videos of the mysterious objects that helped lead to the congressional hearings. He joins us now. Jeremy, Congress is finally taking UFOs or UAPs seriously. So how thrilling is that for you to be getting public airspace?
Yeah, I mean, as they should. We haven't had a congressional hearing on UFOs in over 50 years. And look, every day human knowledge is expanding just a little bit. And in regards to UFOs, what was once science fiction is now science fact. And so today, what was about transparency was about UFO transparency.
Kind of like it was about transparency. It also kind of wasn't, because there were a lot of times they said, no, we can't tell you that. We'll tell you maybe if it's a closed session. They didn't want to spill all their secrets. The justification seemed to be it would be revealing military secrets to Russia and China if they said what they knew and how they knew it. Do you buy that?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I mean, also people are playing catch up. I mean, we're living in a different world. We now have all this data-rich information. We used to live in a sort of data-poor environment when it came to UFOs. But now, not only do we have fighter pilots, eyewitness testimony, but we have corroborative radar and visual optics data. So you're talking about all types of sensor systems that our government has, and so does yours. So it's not just someone saying it anymore. It's these AI systems of radar and optics that are saying, yeah, there is something there. It's outpacing, outmaneuvering, and outperforming any of our weaponry. Who made it? Where is it from?
Do you think they come in peace? Do you have a view on that? What are their intentions?
Well, that's the whole point. We don't know who make these craft that are technologically more advanced than ours, that can move faster than the speed of sound without a sonic boom, that drop in from above 80,000 feet to sea level like that. We don't know anything. We don't know who made them. We don't know where they're from. We don't know the intent. We don't know who pilots them. And look, we're putting our aviators up in the sky to look over controlled areas. UFOs have tampered with nuclear weapons. So the big picture here is we have a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. However, our government in the United States has been studying the UFO phenomenon consistently over the decades, and they lied about it and said that they stopped studying it in 1969, nothing to see here, move on. Turns out that wasn't true. The real name of the U.S. government program, the secret UFO program, was AAWSAP, Advanced Aerospace Weapon Systems Application Program. So now we know they're studying UFOs, and the citizens in multiple countries, by the way, not just our government. This is a global phenomenon. I get more sightings out of Australia than almost any country. People want to know the truth.
Jeremy, you've got me excited, mate, and I feel like I'm in a movie. You know, when the broadcast, the news broadcast is going out, and we're being warned about this. I want to ask 3 very serious questions now. These are my movie questions. 1, are we through the looking glass? 2, does this go all the way to the top? And 3, do you know too much?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Oh, Jeremy, one final question I have to say. If we've got UFOs popping around, we've got billions of people here with a professional camera in their pocket. How come we don't have any clear pictures of these things? We're always looking at a smudge with a blur and a bit of puff around it. Where's the actual proper, like, we can see this craft to perfection?
It is an absolutely valid question, but as you will notice where we are today, where they showed new UFO footage out the cockpit of an FA-18 fighter pilot who took it with an iPhone, is that as our technology is getting better, and most importantly, as our sensor systems, I mean, look, the military's got the best cameras and the best toys. These are weapons pods, right? So as our technology gets better, we are capturing more. I obtained and released the 4 videos that went around the world that was corroborative video evidence confirmed by our Pentagon and filmed by our military. Now, I shouldn't be in this position. Chain of command should be that people don't need to leak me stuff. But hey, the Pentagon had to confirm it because by the time I released it, it was filmed by our warships. So as time goes on, you should feel strong that we're going to be seeing better and better quality imagery.
Hey, Jeremy, yes, no question. Do you believe aliens are real?
It's not I don't know about aliens. Like, it's alien to me. I don't know who operates these craft.
But life forms from other planets. Do you believe life forms from other planets are real?
I think that it is statistically impossible for there not to be intelligent, sentient life out in the universe. The question is, are they coming here? And we haven't solved that yet. We don't know the answer to that.
Follow-up question. Are you keeping one in that safe behind you?
What's in that safe?
All good secrets are kept under lock and key. You know that.
He's good. He's very, very good.
He is. Jeremy, thank you for joining us.
Stay curious.